Good day, buddies. In the last several months, we started raising this feared and fast-growing pet ant colony, named the Trichomyrmex destructor. We've given them an outworld early on their first month, as maintaining them on the test tube keep getting trickier. Now on their 6th month, the said test tube had been swelling, with the colony's booming population. So, what we're going to do today, is move them to their first proper nest. This is necessary, buddies, to support the growth of our beloved pet ant colony. We will be introducing them to this DIY nest, made by yours truly. And of course, we're going to hydrate it before the move. If you're interested in the build, you can check it on the description. Anyway, we're going to connect this nest here through silicone tubings. Just look at those workers, searching for expansion. We just need to do it as quick as we can, to prevent or reduce the number of escapees, since this ants do stings as well. And just drop this cotton plug with ants in the outworld. Before we check the ants' reactions to their new home, let me say welcome back, buddies. And for those new to the channel, you're also welcome to D-Colony. The first few workers had already ventured into the new nest. Just what we need to deliver the news back to the current nest. And that instantly makes the new place the most trending topic to the whole colony. Just look at that ant's trail into the new nest. The ants' frenzy exploration continues for the next several hours. While waiting for the colony to move to their proper nest, let's do some feeding. As today is a scheduled protein day, I do alternate feeding on them with carbohydrates and protein. Anyway, we already made some videos of them taking on different insects. Today, they will be working on a Turkestan roach's meal. For this colony, there was no boring day of feeding, as they swarms fast, and consume almost everything I gave them. One of the characteristics that makes them one of the most invasive ant species in the world. I sleep at 12 AM that night, waiting for them to move. And when I woke up, the roach had been dismantled, consumed, and some are stored. The migration had also been done. What a great news early in the morning. Look at how neat they are. They separated the different life stages of the broods for easier management. Most of the early larval stage brood is kept here, on the biggest chamber, which they are meticulously cared by their older sisters. While the prepupal, or larger larvas, is kept here, near the moist part of the nest. Just the chambers beside them are two huge piles of pupae. When we move a little bit here in the drier part of the nest, we can see where the queen is located. On the queen's chamber, we have a lot of workers tending the queen, some pupae, and this mountain of eggs. We also have a food storage here, for the queen's protein supply. Speaking of food supply, when we're still making this nest, I told you, buddies, that I created this outer two chambers for colony's food storage. And I'm glad they really did, the food keeping here. That's so nice of them. Anyway, we also have a chamber which consists mixed type of broods. They may be still sorting it out. So we're calling it as the sorting chamber for now. And again, while we're still making the nest buddies, I didn't completely brushed off all the sand particles inside, as I know this ants can handle them. As this ant species is one of the most neat on their living spaces. Look at how they bring them all outside, even though the nest has still so much space available. I just love this ants. We can now vacuum up these particles easily. It's important to clean this as the ants can use it to weaken the oil barrier we're using to contain them. Don't worry about the ants being sucked up buddies, as we can simply put them back to the outworld later. Anyway, you can see this dirty part here, which is the colony's garbage site. It's important to consider, especially for young colonies like this one. They must have this proper waste area before we give them a new home. Especially if most part of the new nest will not be occupied immediately. Having an established garbage site will reduce the chances of the workers dumping garbage in the free space inside the nest. Main reason why I didn't clean this one before the move, though this species is naturally neat. They may still dump garbage inside. If we suddenly change the outworld at the same time with the move, or by cleaning it too much by removing almost every waste in the dump site. Anyway, yesterday was protein day, so we're giving them some carbohydrates. Today, we'll be offering them a drop of honey. This is it for this colony's update buddies. For only a few months a lot have happened to this ever-growing ant colony. We'll surely see them again soon, in the future updates. I just hope you have learned something from this video, guys. Be a genie for the first time, by granting my wish and tapping the like and share button. That would help a lot. This is D Colony, saying goodbye for now, but hoping to see you on my next videos.